I wanted to be a full-time entrepreneur as well as to be a mother in the mother role, because I knew I can handle this, I can do this without neglecting the one or the other.
Welcome to Unstoppable Podcast with Harry Sardinas, inspiring conversations with influential millionaires, investors, thought leaders, entrepreneurs who are making a massive difference with their innovative products and services, and sharing the challenges and wisdom of how they sold their first million.
Would you like to make your first million in sales? And today we're from Caroline join us from Germany. We love people from Germany. You know, when I was a kid, I traveled all over Germany. And well, when I was a kid, no, let me see. When I was a teenager, yeah, I was traveling Germany, and I find the nicest people that I ever seen traveling around Europe. And this is the truth, yeah. I was in Germany, I was traveling the city up and down, and everybody was so helpful with the train. Where can I sleep? When I got this, and everybody speak English, was amazing. So the very nice people, very good. Here in London, sometimes you ask to people, "Can you help me?" The people want to talk to you. That was not my experience in Germany. So Caroline, can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, of course. And thank you so much for inviting me to your show. I'm happy to be here. Yes, my name is Caroline from Germany. I'm in the south now located. And I used to have an accounting business for the last 15 years. I started in 2010. And then I grew my business with employees. And last year I had 6 employees to work upon this for our clients, but I was not satisfied. I was not happy with it. I wanted to explore more and see what's in, what's next, what is next level, also traveling the world. So I decided to become a consultant for different products and services, of course, to figure out what fits best for me. And now I found out this new a business platform to do business with, and I became a certified expert for Be Connected.
Wow, fantastic. So let's talk about your life as an entrepreneur. Why you decided to open your own company?
Oh, it had several reasons to do so. So first of all, I had 2 little kids, and they were like, let's say, half a year old and 2 years and a half.
Wow.
No, 3 years old. So 2 little boys. And what I found out was whenever I sent an application for a job to a company, I was not chosen because of the kids. They thought, yeah, she
She's
cannot.
gonna be busy, yeah.
Yeah, she has to go home all the time because there's something with the kids. In Germany, it's a little bit strange. And I also moved to the countryside, so there were no kindergarten, you call it, or daycare for full time. So I panicked because I wanted to be a full-time entrepreneur as well as to be a mother in the mother role, because I knew I can handle this, I can do this without neglecting the one or the other. So
Wow.
I had 1 year of, let's say, exploring what do I want to do. I also had a coach for setting up my business plan, you call it business plan, to give to the bank, and to the people helping me. So I set up my company in August 2010. And so it was a new endeavor, and I was brave enough. What I did was I didn't tell anyone. So this was my secret. Only when I opened it, when it was official, when I don't know the word, when I subscribed it, or I built the company with you have to register it at the
Yeah.
financial, I don't know how it's called in English, doesn't matter.
Company house called here in UK, but yeah, you have
Yes.
similar institution there in Germany.
Yeah, it was official, and then I told the family, so no one knew about that, and they were all surprised, like, what is she going to do now? But I think this is also the secret of a successful entrepreneur, to not talk about it. We say, don't tell them, show them first. So we show the results we already had, we created in our mind, right? So first of all, there was nothing. So you start from zero. You have to design everything. Like, how does your office look like? Do you want to hire employees at once? Who is your first client? You design this, everything you want to have in your head. So mindset is very, very important, right? And so the average we say for startups is 2 to 3 years after there is like a break even or the breakthrough, right?
So here's the thing, right? Because I think you did very good to keep it as a secret. The reason for that is, for example, in my family, we had the same thing, right? In my family, it's not that they are bad or good. It's like my dad is a teacher, my mom is a teacher. There is no entrepreneurs in my family, right? So if I go there and say I'm gonna go open my own business, what do you think everybody's going to tell? No, you're crazy. You should find a job. Keep looking for a job. Keep studying. You know what? You should spend 20,000 in a master degree. You don't have qualifications. That's why you need. What you have to do is, and then right, we interview hundreds and hundreds of entrepreneurs, right? That has sold over the first million, and we find something in common, that you always have this spirit as an entrepreneur, but also sometimes it's for necessity. We have a very common story, because for me also, I decided to be an entrepreneur, I would say by accident, but also I was not good employee. I wanted to do things my way, and I feel very uncomfortable when, oh, this is how you have to do, this is job, you have to do this, why you didn't do this, why you didn't that. I was facing a lot of contradictions when I work. Yeah, I work little in Spain and little here in London. So the thing is that, but also you do have the necessity. You see, what if nobody gave me a job? You know what? I have 2 kids, so I'm gonna make the job myself. If nobody give you the job, you create it yourself, and I think it's very brave for you to do it, and very brave for you to have. So where this self-confidence came from? Because where you said that mindset is important, right? So you have 2 kids, you're responsible to feed these 2 kids. Now you don't have a job, and what happened to your head? You are confident 100% that you're gonna make this business work. Where your strength in the mindset come? Do you were an employee before? What happened?
Yeah, I was an employee, and I studied first. I started my studies at the age of 24. This was late already, late. So not right after school. I had an apprenticeship, you call it, I think 2 years, and then I worked. And then I endeavored into my studies, so not doing nothing, just from the earning money side to not earning the big money, diving into studies in Germany and France. By the way, it was business economics, so it took 4 years. And
wow.
Then I was not confident, this is true, but I started another study, a postgraduate studies in organizational management, and there I was forced to do presentations, to present like specialized knowledge to the other students, and I had 27 presentations, and this made me very, very confident. And I know this has not necessarily to do with building your own company, but putting all the puzzle
confidence
together, yeah, with the confidence. And I always love to do things I never did before, so I dive right into it because I have to feel it and I have to do it. So there are people telling me, no, you cannot do this. They don't see it for themselves, but for me, even if it's not the right decision, so to say, there are no right or wrong decisions. It's all a learning process. So I have to do it. Maybe I run through the wall, with my head through the wall. It hurts, but then it's a great learning, and I start all over again. This is my, let's say, personality.
Follow us for more interviews with world's most influential, audacious entrepreneurs that overcame challenges and adversity, providing you with the blueprint of how they sold their first million so you can grow your business exponentially.